bang before I hit myself in the face with a book. Well, hi there guys, my name is Bryn, and again I will be doing another book review. What's it this time, you may ask? Six Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I love this book. It's interesting and it feels so cool. The pages are black. The pages are black! This is red, and I think it's beautiful, and then there's a little crow there! I just think that this cover and the design of this book in general is so well thought out. I love it. So this is by the author of the Grisha trilogy, and I have not read the Grisha trilogy, and while this book is still set in the same world as that trilogy, it's a completely different story. If you haven't read the Grisha trilogy, if you're like me, you can read this. You're fine. You'll be fine. It's all good. But this book, it's these 6 characters. They are kind of like outcasts from society for one reason or another, and they just get together and try and steal something. Oh, the actual heist is so intense. Throughout the whole entire book, my heart was racing. Like, it was beating so fast and I was freaking out because I just couldn't deal with it. It's also just really entertaining because of the characters. You get the 6 main characters and they're fun, they're entertaining, they're so different from each other. Like, they're each unique. It changes points of view, and 5 out of the 6 main characters have their points of view told in this. One of them doesn't. Yeah. Oh well. They each have their own individual, unique point of view, and it's, oh, hair. One of the most beautiful things about it is the fact that they don't just come together and automatically click. They're not only growing as individuals, but they're growing as a group. They're growing with each other, and it's so beautiful to read. It's like Percy Jackson mixed with Ocean's 11. You get these weird characters that are just so fun to read about, and then you put them into a scene where they have to group together to steal something. If I haven't said this yet, and I don't think that I have, I gave this book a 98%. So a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads and a 98%. I thought this book was amazing. I thought the writing was incredible. I fell in love with these characters. Every single one of these characters I fell in love with. And I'm so addicted to this book. I cannot wait until the second one comes out in September. I'm so addicted. Like, I already went to my library and requested a copy of the audiobook so I can listen to it, even though I just finished this book. That's about all I can say for non-spoilers. So all you people that don't want to be spoiled or know anything about this book other than what I have said, and I've tried to keep it very vague, then please go so I don't ruin it for you. Can I talk about it now? Okay, I'm gonna talk about it now. Just can't handle this book. It's so good. The heist in Kaz, when I was talking about Kaz, I was like, wait, how old is this guy? Like, I feel like he's probably about the same age as a Nedge, so like, still kind of young, but yet he seems so mature. Is he 17 or 7D? All these characters are really young, and it's so weird to think about, and part of it is like they're in this world, like it's a different world. They had to grow up so quickly because of the crap that has gone down in their past. And his backstory, when it came with Jordy, his brother's dead and he's using him as a floating device to get to safety to avenge his brother. And then a Nedge. And Nedge, I don't know how, but like, she doesn't even have powers. She doesn't have powers. She's just so skilled. It's because her parents were like acrobats, and she grew up like walking on tightropes and things like that, and learning how to just be weightless basically and defy the laws of gravity. And then there's Jasper. I love Jasper. He's just this quirky guy. He reminds me so much of Leo from Percy Jackson. He has some great one-liners. He's such a gun enthusiast.
These are my babies. Please protect them.
Jasper is a fabricator? The crap! I was wondering how they were gonna get out of the cells, and then all of a sudden, Jasper starts like using his powers to break apart the bars in the cell. We didn't get too much backstory with him, so I'm hoping in the next I'm hoping in the next book we'll get a crap ton of stuff and that it'll be super, super awesome, and then we'll learn more about Jasper, because I thought he was just a really fun point of view to read from. And then there's Wyland. He's like the only one of the 6 main characters that doesn't have his point of view, and I was really worrying about that. I was like, okay, he's gonna betray them, that's why he doesn't have a point of view. But if we got his point of view, we probably would have realized that his father doesn't care about him and that he can't really be used and something's gonna go down. I like the part where Jasper and Wyland are like bonding together, and then they're just kind of chilling and talking, and then Jasper says something like,
that doesn't really work with all the ladies.
Wyland's just like,
Just ladies? Nope.
OTP, yes. They're such opposites, and I'm like, they've been forced into so many situations together throughout this book, and it's just really fun to watch them grow. Oh, I still have 2 more characters to talk about, and my breath is just gone. Okay, next, Nina. I love Nina. She's got this personality that goes on for days. She's a heart-renderer. She's a Grisha. She can handle herself in any situation. Nina is the fire to Inesh's cool iciness. Those two are like such a good friendship. I love them so much. Like those moments where they bond together, or when they're singing after Inesh wakes up from like almost dying. And they're singing, they're both just like,
wow, we suck at this, but you know what? Girl time.
At the end, I really, really didn't want Nina to get the Jurda Param, especially when she got shoved into that cell. And then they got her out. And then she took the drug anyway? Ah! In the last chapter, in Pekka's chapter, she seemed like she was getting better, so I kind of figured that she's okay. I mean, if anybody can get through that, it's Nina. She's a strong character. She's capable of overcoming a lot. And then there's Matthias. Out of the 6 main characters, Matthias is my least favorite. I still love him though. I just think that he was better at the beginning. The one part where there's Kaz being like,
wait, what is the best way to steal someone's wallet?
Everyone's going off about like,
knife to the throat, gun to the back.
Matthias is there and he's like,
you are all horrible people.
And it was just that inner struggle that I loved so much. Whose side is he gonna be on? Is he gonna betray his country or betray the people that need him? At the end, the inner struggle was gone, which means that he grew as a character and finally chose what side he wanted to be on, but at the same time, I missed it. And then at the end, he became a puppy simply because he wanted to follow around Nina, and that's... Nina doesn't need your help. She's fine. But I was so surprised when Pekka survived. Although I was really, really happy that Kaz got some sort of hold over him by pickpocketing him. Pekka's just like,
wait a second, no one has ever been able to get through my defenses or like been able to dupe me.
Kaz's example of the best way to steal a man's wallet is to say that you're gonna steal his watch, and Kaz steals both of them without telling Pekka that he's going to do anything. Pekka's gonna be used in the next book for some sort of scheme, and I'm looking forward to it, but I want him dead. I think part of Kaz is waiting until Pekka remembers, and then he's gonna be like, see, now you realize why I'm gonna kill you, bye! My heart 100% belongs to Kaz and Inej. The ending, how Inej got stolen, that's not okay with me! They're gonna try and get her back. I mean, that's obvious, but it's just, I have this fear that one of them is gonna die, and I really don't want it to be Kaz. He's taken so long to open up to her. He was in his office doing work, and she was just outside the window, and he turns to look at her, and the sun streams down, and he has this one line like, he was reminded of a time when he believed that magic was real. My heartstrings are not okay with this right now. But I am terrified for who Kaz is gonna turn into in the next book. He became this kind of monstrous person, and he kind of let his morals go a bit after Jordy died to get revenge. So it scares me about Inej. The fact that Inej has been taken away, his one hold on morality, and it's gone. When Inej almost died, Kaz went haywire, ripped out a guy's eye, and then after torturing him, threw him off of the boat. And now, Inej has been stolen and is probably being tortured, and Kaz is just gonna go insane. I'm sweating right now because I'm getting so worked up over this book. If you haven't read this book, please read it because it is incredible. Just like the last book review, I will be leaving some songs that I really thought went well with this book down in the description because sometimes I like listening to music while I'm reading. But besides that, I am out of breath. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave some comments below so we can discuss the book. Quickly, I will be leaving the link below to my Goodreads page just so that you guys can check that out if you want to see what else I have been reading. Without further ado, I need to go because I have 1 minute left of video footage before my thing dies, so bye!